Welcome and thanks for joining us here on another edition of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Deb Gillard, your host for today, and it is Friday, January 23rd. We're so glad you're with us, whether you have found us on any of our locations, whether it's Charter Channel 181, we're out on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Leanne's site, the Third Hand Video, and we do love having you join us wherever it is that you are joining us from. We, of course, would not be coming to you at all without the generosity of our Owatonna Today Show supporters. They include the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, and Owatonna Public Utilities, our premier supporters. Primary supporters include Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House and Clarebridge, Little Theater of Owatonna. Also our interlude supporters, Abraham Consulting Technologies, Bremer Bank, Bredna Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Tim Thomas of the Brickmaker Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, Carlson Brandstad and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, also the Owatonna Business Incubator and the Owatonna Foundation, R&K Electric, Snap Fitness, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Incorporated Video Productions, and TPS Insurance. And if you or someone you know is interested in becoming a supporter, please get a hold of Leanne at 390-5751 or send her an email at owatonatoday@charter.net, and she'll be glad to get you that information. And of course, we always encourage you to thank our sponsors, that supporters that help to bring you our Owatonna Today Show for all the things that they do, support their businesses and their organizations as well. So we have a great group of Owatonna Today Show supporters and a great show in store for you today. We're going to be coming back from our break with our City of Owatonna update, and I know you saw another name on there too, but we're going to keep mum's the word here for just a few more minutes until we find out kind of something that's going on, so I'm just going to leave it at that. A little bit later on in the program, we are going to get a dose of sunshine, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on too. So let's take this break for our supporters. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Welcome back on this Friday, January 23rd to the Owatonna Today Show and our City of Owatonna update with Mayor Tom Kuntz. And we're going to just wait a couple minutes to introduce our next guest. But how are you, Tom?
Deb, I couldn't be better.
Good.
Life is fantastic.
You know, it is. And I heard from Mary on Wednesday's program, Mary Fink from Steele County Clothesline, that you and Shelby are helping to host at their upcoming event.
It should be a great time at the Owatonna Country Club, the Murder Mystery. Please come and be entertained.
Yes. Sounds like fun. So I just had to mention that because she mentioned your name and that you would be there. So a little bit about city business, and then I know you want to go off on another tangent, but completely related to city business. But let us know a couple of things that are going on.
And, just a couple of quick things on some of the city council meetings over the last in January. The Owatonna Arts Center got its permission to go out and go out for bids for the addition on the back of the Arts Center for the elevator and everything. So that will be coming in here in the next couple months. And it was election year, so Swenby and Burbank and Dotson all got reelected. They all ran a tough campaign, unopposed, so they really did good. And then Jeff Olkenberg is our newest member on the City Council. So it's nice to have him on board.
Welcome to Jeff.
And at the last meeting, Les Abraham remains president of the City Council, and Greg Schultz is the vice president of the City Council.
So all running smoothly.
All hitting on all cylinders.
Pieces of the machine are all in place.
And the two hot topics for discussion is Mineral Springs Parkway. They want to repair Mineral Springs Parkway and Lamont Road. So those are the two items that have been discussed over the last couple council meetings.
Okay, and any of us that travel those know that they probably need some repair.
They
but
need some
there's a lot
repair,
of-
you
lot of
betcha.
discussion that needs to be had there. So, and of course, a big focus of yours as a representative from the city and involved with the chamber and everything is economic development, things that are new and happening, right?
You know, economic development is my passion.
Yes.
You know, I love to see Owatonna grow, and we've been just blessed with Viracon and Dakin and everything. But there's some activity in the south end of town, and it kind of falls right in line with my childhood. And I have a guest called Ken Snow, and he has got American Classics and Hot Rods.
Okay.
How what a better name to have than that?
Yeah.
So I'd love to introduce Ken.
Well, hi, Ken, how are you?
Well, thank you for having me.
Ken
Thank
Snow
you.
joins us, and we're kind of entitled this segment here, a little bit of city update, and then also what's going on at Hursh Motors, because that's kind of what people, if they're driving by, they're kind of wondering, and we're going to answer that a little bit here today.
We sure are.
Okay, all right.
We're a classic car and a hot rod shop that we're going to have, and we're going to be able to, it's going to be open to the public. Anybody can come in and take a look. You don't have to buy a car, but that's what we primarily are here for.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a classic car, or you want to sell your classic car, that a lot of times people go out and want to buy a car and they go and buy it from the wrong people. They don't know if the guy's giving them a good deal. We want to make sure they're thoroughly looked over, and we can put them on a hoist and take as much time as they want to look at these cars.
Okay.
I don't want any pressure when people come in. I want them to take their time.
Yeah. We're going to back up. We're going to
Sure.
get really into what the business is entailed, and there's a whole lot of neat stuff going
Sure.
on for you. But just a little bit about yourself, Ken. Born and raised here in Owatonna?
Yep. Well, I wasn't born in Owatonna. I was born in Mankato, but I've been here since I was 5 years old. Graduated from the Owatonna High School.
Okay.
My sons, I have two sons. They both graduated from the Owatonna High School.
Okay.
I've been a car guy all my life. My father has been a car guy, and my oldest son is probably more of a car guy than my youngest son, because you're not going to get them all liking cars.
Yeah.
But they are all into it. And I have a grandson who is just the next generation.
The next generation of car guys. Okay. Previous to this, though, this is maybe not something that was a job,
No.
a profession, an occupation, but a hobby over the years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so previously you had been involved here in other businesses in Owatonna, correct?
Right. My wife had a dry cleaning facility here in Owatonna, and then now she's into she's into the pharmacy part of the thing. My wife is into everything. She loves all the classes.
Lifelong learner.
Well, she loves the classes they have in Owatonna. She
Yep.
takes so many of them, but it's exciting. She loves doing that. And I guess my sons are all excited about this thing. I mean, they're all up here helping me, doing anything I can do to get the thing started and running.
Okay. So Hursh Motors is going through a little bit of a transformation now,
Yes.
right? You're getting it up and running. What kinds of things are you having to do there?
Well, what we did is we took out some of the offices. Because we aren't going to need as many offices as you would in a normal car dealership.
Okay.
I do want to emphasize, though, that this is not like you go to a car dealer and look at things. This is a place more like a commodity, more like antiques,
Okay.
where you walk in, you look at it, you take your time, you decide what you're looking for.
Okay.
But that's exactly what we're doing. So we've gutted out some of the things, opened it up. We want it more open so people can look at things. And we have 5 showrooms inside of there, so there'll be 5 different areas for you to look at cars, and you take as much time as you like. So it's being totally remodeled now. We're just finishing up the painting and things and some carpet.
Okay, so you're projecting opening in February sometime,
February,
correct?
yep. We would like to have been open February 1st, but sometimes there's a little holdback. But
Oh, yeah,
15th is what we're really setting for.
Construction and remodel and all that kind of stuff
Yes.
almost always takes a little
It
more time
always
than what
does.
we're thinking. So it'll be up and brand new and shiny. And I know that Leanne has already talked with you about coming out there once you're up and running.
Oh,
and,
I'd love you to
and
have-
have feet on the ground and everything, and have some of those beautiful cars in there to come out and do something on location. So I know that's
We'd
what
love
our
that.
viewers can expect as well. So again, this is yeah.
How many cars do you anticipate having out there?
We have room for 100 cars inside. I don't anticipate having that many because you're running them pretty close to each other.
Okay.
But we also have room for 250 outside.
Okay.
So at my last facility that I worked with, we had 100 cars there outside.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't have the real nice ones and they want to just put them for sale. They might be just average car, not your driving car, but your hot rod cars.
Okay.
We'll have them outside,
Okay.
so it'll bring them in.
What constitutes a classic car, for those that don't know?
A classic car is something in demand.
Okay.
It might be, of course, you know, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s,
Right.
the 60s are all demanding cars. But it doesn't mean that a 1990 car isn't a demand. If it's a Firebird that has 22,000 miles on it or 13,000 miles with a turbo in it or something special,
Okay.
then we can take those in too as well.
So it's not necessarily a year how old they are. It's that plus rarity or specialness, I guess. That's not the right word.
But that's in demand. I call it classic demand. And when people do it, like I said again, we sell all over the world, not only just Owatonna.
And that's really interesting because you will and you already do have some of those connections.
Yes,
and we were just talking about prior to the show kind of some of the people that actually rub shoulders with in this kind of business. There are those who collect cars. Jay Leno comes to mind. So tell us a little bit about some of the people that you've met through this.
Jay Leno, Tim Allen, Jeff Allen from Car Chasing, his wife. I've met a number of, you see most of the car shows on television today. That's people who were at this convention that I just went to. They had, it's actually an area that they sell classic hot rod parts, and it's in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I talked to Jay Leno and those people. It's kind of interesting because they are car guys.
Yeah, yeah, and they talk about it too in their public life. They talk about their cars that they have and their favorites, and you know, all those kinds of things. And so you're bringing a very unique and special thing to Owatonna, aren't you? That's really got national and international connections.
That's correct. They'll have, like, when the football players play and, you know, and the Vikings play in Mankato, they'll come over and they'll come and look at cars. I've talked to Adrian Peterson. I've talked to a lot of different people when they come in and they just look at cars. J.J. Barrera, a lot of those from other areas of sports. But they're great. They're all great. And they're just average people. People think they're kind of scary to talk to, but they're fun.
And I bet when they're talking about cars, everybody's as passionate and you're all kind of on a level playing field, so to speak, because you're all loving those cars. So 100 cars up to, and all that outside space. How many are you starting with? Do you know?
I think we'll probably have 50 to 75, probably.
Wow.
We have a lot of people who are bringing their cars to us. They're waiting, actually, for me to open the doors. I just don't want to bring them in too early. But my big thing is I just want to make sure that people in Owatonna understand that we want to give back. We want to make sure that people here in Owatonna, we're going to have some shows and some things, so everybody's going to have fun with this thing.
And we were just talking to ahead of the program, and not only it's a business, and you're doing what you do for all those classic car people that are really into it, but it's like an ongoing classic car show. So anybody who's into it just wants to take a look, maybe is not into the buying and selling, but just really loves to look at some of those. Come on and wander through. So that's going to be completely invited and encouraged, correct?
It's exciting. It's going to be a blast.
You know, one of the things Ken and I have talked about too is that we used to, years past, when we were growing up back in the 60s, wouldn't be uncommon to cruise Owatonna.
Yeah, true.
And so, you know, it may be that we designate one day a month or something like that as Cruise Owatonna. So,
very nice. So do you have a favorite classic car, Tom?
You know, those 55, 56, 57s are all my dream cars right there. So,
How about you, Ken?
Well, I'm a Tri-5 guy, 55, 56, 57 Chevys. My son's a big guy like that, too. He's got a 57 himself.
Okay. So, and I imagine everybody who's a car guy or a car nut, it's mostly guys, though, right? I mean,
it's not really.
It's not.
You know, in this business, you have to be real careful because a lot of people think it's all guys, but I have a lot of lady hot rodders that do it just as much as I do the guys.
And ladies who love the cars here too, it's all about you as well. Well, Tom, thank you for bringing Ken in. Ken, thank you for being here. What a great, wonderful thing to have in the old Hursh Motors, soon to be not known as that, and it's called American Classics and Hot Rods, and opening soon. And again, we'll have more information here on the Owatonna Today Show.
Thank you very
lots
much.
of fun. Best of luck to you. I know we'll be hearing more. We'll take a break for our supporters, and we'll be right back.
Don't let the cold winter weather stop you from exercising. Keep up your fitness program at the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center. We offer a variety of different membership packages available on daily, monthly, and yearly basis. We also have a variety of programs and services to help the newest of members get started and to help those who have been around for a while improve on what they are doing. The Tennis and Fitness Center participates in insurance reimbursement programs with a variety of different insurance providers that could make you eligible for up to $20 credit each month. For more information about the West Hills Tennis and Fitness Center, call us at 444-4290.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Shawn McNulty.
And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
What's that one?
Oh, that's an anhinga sitting there, yeah. He's probably the one that croaked.
But the docent saw it too, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's confirmed.
His feathers are really illegal to possess. The anhinga. There was some kind of a headdress that was made of those feathers. Here come some people. That is probably not quite fully mature. When it's fully mature, that'll be even more brilliant coloring on this. But that's a great siding.
Oh yeah. With the sunlight hitting it there. Perfect. The colors just yeah. Good bright shine. Oh, look at that. Really small.
Yeah.
In here. And then a night.
Oh, is that right? Didn't you just see it over there? Oh, I saw something fly over there. That was the night here. Okay. I'd see the cow in the corner. I thought it might be a zip line. What did you think? The bird right through there. It's like a little blue hair. It's a little blue hair. Yeah. A little blue back here. Here's the picture of that triple. Yeah, when that's slowly developed, it looks more like that. Yeah.
This is outstanding video, Gary.
Right.
Change color too.
Good.
Some days you go to McDonald's, some days you go to Arby's.
If I put in the right information, she'll come up with it.
Yeah. This it does have a white tail. Yeah, it's just
Drying out.
they're saying it's probably a little immature. It's a little immature.
It's a purple gallon mule. I think that's how
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I better go check on our stuff. Hope it's not stolen.
Or else they ate all our lunch.
Yes.
Oh, that would be good. Taking a bath. I've had pull that away.
There, you take the bath.
So that's the bathing song.
I did. When Egret is running.
Yeah. Did you go to the Saxon Bog at all?
No, not this trip. I just went up too far around there.
We're going up there next weekend.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 30 below zero again, probably.
Wow, that. Leanne house. Pretty nice, huh?
I am.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitored matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have direct and measurable impacts. Help a child realize his or her potential. Visit bigbrothersbigsisters.org.
And then I forgot to tell you that we were going to Florida after I got done with our first show segment, but we thought that a little bit of warm weather and bird watching was certainly appropriate at this time of the year, so I hope you enjoyed that little trip. A few announcements to pass along as we wrap it up. Steele County Historical Society, of course, is having their big event tonight called Back to the 60s, Peace, Love, and TV at the History Center. Not sure if there are still tickets available at this point, but do get a hold of the History Center or Kotke Jewelers or Triumph Graphics to see if that is still possible. That Back to the 60s is all sorts of fun this evening, so do get a hold of them and see if you are still able to go. Tomorrow, Saturday, January 24th, the Steele County Humane Society, in conjunction with MinSnap, is offering low-income spay-neuter services for companion animals. For more information, you can contact them at 612-720-8236. Do leave a message. Phone calls will not be returned. You can visit their website at mnsnap.org, just so it's mnsnap.org, or call the Steele County Humane Society, and they will definitely give you more information about either this spay-neuter clinic or one that is upcoming in the future. The Steele County Historical Society is pleased to welcome Susan Garwood, Executive Director of the Rice County Historical Society. She'll be here on January 29th at 1 o'clock, a different time for this lecture series than normal, but it's in the Wenger Room of the History Center. Subject will be Navigating the Dalby Database. It is a genealogy research tool. So again, if you have some interest in that or are just getting started in genealogy, that might be a very good presentation to attend. Admission is free. Donations are appreciated. And you can call the Historical Society or go on their website for more info. They are also welcoming the American Showcase on Friday, January 30th in the Wenger Room. Again, more information about that from them. Cafe Murder is a murder mystery dinner presented by the Steele County Clothesline. That is coming up on Saturday, January 31st at the Owatonna Country Club. It is a black tie affair to show you care, entertainment, interaction, a great murder mystery dinner to benefit our Steele County Clothesline. And you can visit Kotke Jewelers, Christie's, St. Clair's for Men, or the Steele County Clothesline for more information or for tickets. Coming up on next week's program, Catholic Education Week will be featured. Also, the United Way new Executive Director, Kim Schaufenbuhl, will be on the program. National Alliance on Mental Illness will be a topic next week. The Kiwanis Club Read Around the World, and an update from Bremer Bank. So we hope you can join us next week for the Owatonna Today Show. Have a great day and a great weekend. We'll see you then.